Alright everybody, I'm back. It's Mike here. I'm here to talk about, Alright, we can talk about today either speaker setup or Audacity, recording software, audio editing and recording. Let's talk about your setup, the proper setup. Okay? Me, it's comfortable for me, what I got. Okay? Let's show you guys. I'm going to switch my camera here, and I can go ahead and I can't switch my camera while in video. That's wonderful. Okay, so here we got your keyboard. This is a keyboard just for this computer here. It's just convenient because I can, roam around here, just, got some space. Speakers, standard speakers. I kind of went over the top here and got a whole surround sound system going on for that. If you're running two screens, always have your screen kind of, if it's big like this, give it a good distance away from what you got going on, meaning yourself, your eyes, what you got going on. Give it a good distance. I got my keyboard here, so I can kind of just scroll through whatever I want if I'm doing some recordings from there, or editing there, from recording here and editing there, or if I'm running a video there, and, whatever it becomes. So we got that. Okay, so your speaker setup. I don't normally put my subs on a table. Your subwoofers usually should go on the bottom. Keep your mid-range speakers in the middle, of course, or in the back. I put everything in front of me, so that's how I'm comfortable doing it. And I run different speakers. Connectors, different story. A whole nother ballgame, whole nother video for wiring, and how to run the wires, what's good, what connectors you're going to need. I still don't have all my connectors yet. It's a headphone jack to a two-prong out or two-prong in, which would probably be the audio cable, standard audio cable jacks from headphone jack. So that's a whole other situation. I still have to get those together. For a good setup, you want to have your mids, highs, lows, and in between. So you can get a good sound for when you're listening and back to your playback, your recordings. Here I got my mid, low mids, high mid range, and kind of a tweeter setup going on here on the top. Then you got your lows, your low to mid range standard, surround sound stands. Inside the casing, you're gonna have your tweeters, your mid-range, high-range tweeter, and your main speaker in your lows. So it's you definitely need a setup like that. It's gonna cost a bit, but you know what? It's definitely worth it to go with something like that. Here you got the same setup on the other side. Your subwoofers, your subs always go in the middle. When you're standing on the other side of the room, on the other side of your recording area, you want to be able to hear your lows, your mids, everything coming at you. And it's also good if you can get your setup, comfortable for you, where it comes that let's say you want it like all around the room, on the walls, everything. That's even better, because you can get a whole, new aspect, a new, new sound, and you want that. You want to be able to hear everything around you. Personally, me, I like to hear everything coming from the front of me. Some people like to make it so it's coming from the back of them, like they're in a concert or they're performing live. It's different. Everybody's different. It's all what you hear, what your ear hears, and also a little bit of what's good for others to hear. So, your setup. Okay, you got your desktop screen. Let's see if we can run into Audacity. Let's run into a song. or a recording. Let's see. Let me find my so-called. Okay, that's one of my songs. So we can run this here. All right. We go ahead and lower the volume. All right. So here you go. You got your standard multi-track recording. So the good thing about this is your USB microphone, perfect for in the home, home studio recording. You can just plug it right in to your computer, and you can perform live as well. Because let's say you got a setup going on, your speakers through your computer, or if you got a big speakers to your computer, you can actually bring that into a little coffee shop, something like that, record and play through your microphone, and it'll play through the speakers. I'll discuss that in a minute, how to do that. Okay, here you have your first track laid out, your second track being your vocals, then you got your your regular other audio and everything on the tracks there. I recorded it offline, just trying to do a freestyle. So so how it is you record. The record button is it's all simple laid out. You got your effects. You can amplify, your bass boost, change pitch, change speed, change tempo, click removal, so you can click and remove a track or a piece of a track. Compressor. Compressor will make it so it's more like a compressor microphone effect. Echo, your standard echo, equalization techniques. Your equalization, I'll run through that in a minute as well. Fade in, fade out. I don't know. I haven't used FT filter yet, so I'm not too sure what that is yet. You can invert it. Noise removal, I'll go through that. Normalize, I'll go through that. Phaser, I will go through that as well. And just regular wah, reverse, cross fade in, cross fade out, delay, all those pretty much things. All those things pretty much. High pass and low pass filter, run through with you in a moment. So let's go ahead and listen to how the track sounds.